Every year when New Year's comes around, I do a bunch of activities to reset my life. And I don't do this in a new year, new me way. This is more of a let's create a clean slate. Let's make this new year feel like a fresh start and lean into the optimism and the hope for the future that New Year's brings, because why not? So in this video, I want to talk about the reset activities that I like to do, and I'm going to be filming myself doing these activities in the next few days. So if you want more inspiration as you do your own New Year's reset, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Step number 1, reset your fourth spaces. Outside of your home, your work, and the spaces that you hang out in the most, you have what I think of as your fourth spaces. Your fourth spaces being the phone you scroll on, the laptop you use, and the car that you spend hours in. As you move into the new year, take some time to reset your fourth spaces so that they feel better to exist in. Clear things like your desktop, your downloads. Clear out your emails. Mark anything on social media that makes you question the state of humanity as I'm not interested. Clear out any rubbish in your car. Clear out the bags that have been sitting in your car for a year to donate to an op shop. Give it a vacuum. It signifies to your brain, this is a fresh start. Let's move forward in a positive way. Number 2, have an open loop day or 2. One thing that I like to do is I will spend half an hour just brainstorming all of the open loops in my brain, the little activities that I've been putting off: booking the dentist, hemming the pants, clearing out my handbag, getting a will created. Every time I do this, especially when I dedicate 2 days, 3 days to doing it, you end it feeling like a new person. You feel like a superhero. It creates so much momentum and so much fresh energy that you can then direct towards more important things. As we move into the new year, take some time to brain dump out all of your open loops that hang in the back of your mind that are really easy to put off because they're annoying or hard, or sometimes just emotionally disruptive. And then have an open loop day or 2 where you get this stuff done. If you need inspiration, I have a whole life admin playlist of videos where I get through all of my annoying tasks. I'll have that linked in the description below. Number 3, get decluttering. I recently made a video called 19 Ways to Make Your Life Easier, and in it I talked about how you need to put the things that you want to do more of right near where you sit the most often in your house. If you want to get knitting and you have one place that you sit on the couch a lot, put your knitting stuff right next to that seat. If you want to journal more, you should put your journals right near where you sit the most in your house. As part of your reset for the new year, declutter those high traffic areas. Decide what you want to do more of, whether it's dancing, journaling, curating your outfits more, and somehow design your environment to help you to do those things more. While you're at it, find the spaces in your house that annoy you the most, that feel the most cluttered and unusable, and declutter those too. Number 4, increase your luck surface area in 2026. This is something they talk about in the book Conscious Luck. A guy called Dr. Richard Wiseman has actually looked really closely at why some people are luckier than others. After observing lucky people, he found that the biggest thing that they had in common was that lucky people go to considerable lengths to make sure that their life is filled with variety. Take some time as you go into a new year to be intentional about curating joy, variety, change, new experiences in your life. I am someone who is not spontaneous, and if I don't intentionally go out of my way to make sure that I'm getting variety, it doesn't happen. I'm switching it up this year by creating punch cards for luck. You've probably seen the punch card trend going around. I actually can't find the original creator of this. If you know who it is, please put it down in the comments. Use your punch cards to make it more likely that you increase your luck surface area in the new year by introducing variety and change into your life. And if you're not sure where to start with your punch cards, I'm going to make a whole video where I walk through it so you can do it alongside me. Number 5, reflect on your year. New Year's is considered something called a temporal landmark, which is just a fancy way of saying it's a time of year where people mentally separate past self, present self, and future self more intently in their mind, because it creates this feeling of psychological distance from your past self. It's a time when you naturally distance yourself from your past failures and maybe mistakes, and you feel more optimistic about the future. And you want to tap into that optimism. One of the best ways to do that is to tie a bow on the last year by reflecting and documenting your lessons, how you've grown, your wins, but also the things that you want to do differently in the coming year. It's so easy to go wrong with this and use it as a way to catalog your failures. That's not what I'm talking about at all. This is only helpful when you can be objective about it, when you're not feeling super emotional, and you can just write down like, here's what happened, here are the insights that I learned, here's where I'm moving forward. It's also really easy to go into this and think, oh, I haven't really had any wins in the past year. Once you start writing down your wins, you will find more wins. They will come tumbling out of you. I'm going to create a video on this, and I'm also going to give you some worksheets as samples from my Plan Your Best Year Ever workbook that I sell. So keep an eye out for that. Number 6, figure out what you want. I'm big on taking your time when it comes to setting goals, which is something that no one wants to hear, but letting goals sort of settle, flirting with them, seeing what feels good, getting to the point where you can actually commit to the bid. Because when you go half in on goals, they don't pan out. But when you go all in and you know in your soul that this is something that you want, that you're excited for, it's just so much easier to get what you want. A lot of the talk about goal setting that I've consumed in the past focuses a lot on breaking your goal down into step by step and making it really smart and all that stuff. That stuff can be helpful. I feel like not enough thought goes into actually picking the right goals in the first place. And if more thought went into that, a lot more people would end up actually following through and achieving their goals. And it's because it's so easy to set bad goals, look back on the year, blame yourself, and then it becomes a you problem, which it's not. It's not a you problem. It's a goal problem. And I'll be making a guided video to help you to figure out what you want, and it will also have a worksheet. So once again, if you're not subscribed, make sure that you are. The button will be down below. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you soon.